Hello there.
Hello. We are back.
We are back with yet another episode.
Yeah.
What it will be about, Kedar?
Yeah, first of all, I would like to clear today we do not have any guests. And the reason is like the topic of today is मतलब हम दोनों का सबसे फेवरेट टॉपिक है आज का.
या हम मजा दोनों ही मचा देंगे. दोनों को भी मचा देंगे.
Yeah. So today's topic is The Office and other sitcoms.
Yeah. Too many memories attached.
Yeah, very much. And
too many sorrows.
Yeah. Laughs, cries, shocking moments.
Yeah.
I mean, the first sitcom I ever saw after Friends.
Oh, cool. So let's start with this interesting fuel topic. So
my very first question is how Himanshu was introduced to The Office.
I am very active on Instagram. So I was just scrolling through memes one day. And very memes, बहुत सारे memes were out of context for me. What are these guys? मुझे कुछ समझ नहीं रहा memes. तो ऐसा नीचे कैप्शन में लिखा रहता था, This is from Office Season 2 Episode 9. So I was like कि है क्या ये चीज, बहुत famous लग रहा है, चलो देखते हैं. And it was one of my best decisions to watch something actually, which was not time wasting. But it was like a stress buster, and
game changer.
If you want to laugh, if you want to see emotion, if you want to see friendship, you can. That's all in there. So
I mean, that's awesome. In 11th and 12th, I binge watched Friends first. That was the very first sitcom I saw. I mean, our most of our जो surrounding में थे, they were like, "अरे Friends take," and I was like, "What's this?" And then I was introduced to sitcom Friends. Before that, in बचपन में मैं ये देखता था, अपना 2.5 Men, because it was free on some channel. But पूरा नहीं देख सका. But after 12th, I completed Friends, and then I was a huge fan of Steve Carell. I mean, from Despicable Me 1 and 2, and his one movie with Jim Carrey. I mean, Even Almighty. Yeah. I love that scene, and I mean, I became a huge fan of Steve Carell. And then I got to know that his journey started from a sitcom, and that was The Office. So after that, and there was a huge gap there is a huge summer break after 12th, So I was fine, and it was on Prime Video, but that time it was not affordable for me. So torrent. So I torrented whole on my mobile. That time I didn't have a good PC. So on my dad's mobile, I downloaded whole 40 GB seasons 1 to 9.
Damn.
Yeah. To be honest, when I watched first 3 episodes, I kind of felt it's boring.
Yeah.
But after the basketball episode and the hot girl episode, I mean, it just blew. And then season 2, season 3, season 4, it just introduced to me a new set of memes and culture, of America and all that.
Exactly.
I mean the jokes also, like that's what she said. That's.
I used to see this. That's what she said. Jokes. That's what she said. I used to also see Bhuvan Bam using those references. But then I used to see आया कहाँ से? So that was the place where it came from.
Yeah.
It's good.
I mean, most shocking thing was like The Office US is a remake of The Office UK. और देखा जाए, the original one, the UK one, was just 2 seasons. And US one was like, to be honest, up till Michael, The Office is awesome. But when Michael left, I mean, Steve Carell left. It was very hard to watch season 8 and 9. I mean,
True that. Yeah, but the way Son and John Krasinski took the weight of Steve Carell, it was like appreciable.
Yeah. I mean, Dwight Schrute, I mean, Rainn Wilson. Oh my god. The most second favorite character after Michael, after Steve Carell's character.
Yeah.
I mean, John Krasinski is like everybody's favorite, but I think so he's most toxic guy in that web series. I'm sorry, in that sitcom.
क्या बात कर रहे हो?
Yeah, it's very unpopular opinion. See, first of all, he was simping for a girl who was already engaged to a guy.
That is very creepy, actually.
Yeah. He broke two hearts. First of all, Katie, who was beautiful.
Yeah. Like who would reject Amy Adams? Damn it.
Yeah, man. I mean, even Superman can't.
I was like, damn, take it, you. Like, what can we say, man?
Son of a And then Karen. I mean, Karen was nice. She was suitable for him.
Yeah. She was. But good.
Then too. Yeah, and then Pam also. I mean, I do not hate her, but she was like, first of all, she failed in that art exam, whatever. To become a designer. She had that all good drawing, but then too she failed. And then also, so I think Jim is more toxic. But I do not hate him. I was like, okay, chalta bhai. Matlab, he also gave many funny laughs. Pranks. Yeah. Which is your favorite prank of Jim?
Well, there are many. I have to think into it. Yeah, that meatball prank that made me laugh a lot. And
it was like Uno reverse on it.
meatball.
Yeah.
Hilarious. And also like the series of pranks he did in Florida, right? When they went to some like a pyramid.
For Saber. That acha murder wala. Murder wala. Yeah. That episode was kind of awkward, because that other girl was simping on him and he was so uncomfortable.
Yeah, I mean, like Katie, right? The girl's name is Katie. Like,
my most favorite
tell
prank.
me a thing. Tell your prank. Yeah, tell your prank.
My favorite prank would be when he confuses Dwight that it's Saturday, it's Friday instead of Thursday, and due to that Dwight gets late. And that would be my favorite because it was not a dimag lagaya usne. It was not dumb and.
Tell me a thing. Okay. So like 99% people would say no only. Do you love watching this episode, Scott's Tots?
Yeah, because that was very awkwardly funny.
Because I always skip that. Like when I'm rewatching now, I always skip that episode because like I can't see that, man.
Yeah, I mean he promised all those kids that he would give them these batteries of laptop.
Yeah, like watching a bunch of kids broken their heart, like, and see that.
Yeah, I feel that's kind of dark humorish. But it was very awkwardly funny.
Yeah.
And according to stats, the most funny episode is like the dinner part. But the famous dinner party.
Of course.
Yeah, but I think more funny than that episode is the injury when Michael burns his foot.
Yeah, George Foreman grill.
I mean, that episode is so funny because it's, Michael is injured, but Dwight is also injured. He's getting concussions and all that. Yeah, I think that's more funny episode.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
Also, you mentioned earlier, the basketball episode, it is also hilarious. Like,
yeah.
I saw that episode sitting with my family and my family was also like laughing.
Yeah,
when he
Because-
preps, you remember that Michael preps for his shot, like he goes for a 5-point or a 3-pointer.
yeah. I mean, वो इतना well prepared रहता है कि he is confident that he's gonna make the basket, but he throws it very far away. I mean, I'm thinking and I'm laughing about it.
Yeah, and bland emotions, like no one gives a shit. Everyone just fed up. Like,
Yeah.
खत्म करो, घर पे जाना है. बहुत हो गया माइकल.
Yeah, I mean, Michael का character is so awkward. I mean, he's like a kid, you know. He's like a kid. But
He does
he's
what he
goofy.
wants. Like
Yeah, and he wants it whatever he wants. मतलब ऐसा ही चाहिए उसको.
Yeah.
I mean, the survivor वाला episode में he go in forest and all that.
Yeah. He does it to that extent, like we sometimes feel sorry for him.
Yeah. All the time. I have feeling sorry for all that. I mean, the way Jan treats him.
Yeah. That was hardcore.
I mean, yeah. But more than Jan, the most hated character in Office is Angela. I hate her to the core.
Yeah, she's kind of a B.
Yes, she
But
is
still
kind of a...
But after Jan, she like what I feel about her is she's sidelined so much. Like she's like the main characters now. Main characters are Jim, Dwight, Michael, and all. So she's kind of sidelined. So her character development, like it doesn't matter to me so much, but like like for me, the second worst character after Jan would be this guy, Ryan, right? Ryan Howard.
Oh man, that guy. I mean, I thought he would be the most normal character.
Yeah.
Normal temp guy, but he was the most weird one also. I mean, after his New York era, I mean, he went to jail and all that.
Total selfish guy.
Yeah.
Doesn't care about anything else.
Yeah, even the way he treats अपना केली कपूर.
Yeah.
I mean, अरे इतना अच्छी है वो बंदी, थोड़ा तो उसको दे, but I mean,
he just wants to get his things done. That's all.
Fun fact: they both were writers of The Office. You know.
Yeah. Two great people, two great contributors.
Yeah. I mean,
she has some great sense of humor.
Yeah.
Mindy Kaling.
Mindy Kaling. Yeah. I mean, her own series. She started her own sitcom also later. Which was the Mindy Project, and that it's hilarious. I mean, when we see it, and then we get why she was selected for The Office. Yeah, and BJ Novak also.
Yeah.
BJ and Mindy Kaling, they both are awesome, right? I mean, and most if you want to hating some character. There is some love-hate relationship I have with Andy. I mean, sometimes I feel he's very nice, but when he became the boss, I mean, like, अरे क्या कर रहा है? I mean,
yeah, we understand कि he wants good for his people. He wants good for his team, but he goes to some off limits.
Yeah. I mean, they thought Andy would be the next Michael, but no, nobody can replace Michael. I mean, that was very shocking for me, for Andy becoming the boss.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought he would. I think Jim would be a nicer option, but he was very he wanted to earn some good money. But yeah, Oscar was also a nice option.
Yeah, Oscar was a funny, hilarious guy, man.
Yeah. I mean, he's like, what's that? In last episode. Yeah.
He delivered some beautiful dialogues in his last seasons, right? 8th and 9th seasons. They were Oscar was hilarious in those.
Yeah. And Kevin too. I mean, the way he talks and all. I mean, he was like a proper slapstick guy. Kevin.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, he was not
He
given
doesn't
enough
even
dialogue.
speak close to his his talking way na in office. He doesn't even speak close to it in real life. His voice is all deep
The
down.
normal voice of Kevin is way different than his character.
Yeah.
And how we missed Stanley. I mean,
Oh man, grumpy
he's
old
also-
guy.
yeah. But the way, I mean, in one episode, they bring daughters to their office,
Yeah.
and way he, जो रायन को डांटता है वो कि she's an 14-year-old kid, रायन की जो पट्टी है.
Damn.
That was awesome. Yeah. And most funny thing about Stanley was in season 8 or 9, he has to go for a meeting, but the steps are not, the lift is not working,
Yeah.
and Dwight
Right
उसको
side,
ये darts मारता है और स्टेज पे छोड़ देता है. और वो जैसे गिरते ना वो वॉल पे एक होल बनाता है. मैं इतना हंसा है वो सीन देख के. Yeah, there are very many slapstick moments in that series, but
that was the
changed.
word I was finding, slapstick.
Yeah.
Like you just jerk with laugh.
Yeah. देख के हंसने को आता है. Yeah.
Like Creed was the king of it. Take it or leave it. King of
Yeah.
slapstick.
Yeah. I mean, there is one moment of Creed that, Andy gets beat up by some schoolgirls.
Yeah.
Toby's giving a lecture like, hit, shout and run away. Creed gets up, hits Meredith and runs away.
Man, that was great. I laughed so hard at that.
Yeah, me too.
But nothing will compare to that Halloween wala episode. That Creed comes in all soaked in blood.
Yes, of Joker. Yeah. Dwight and Creed.
Yeah. Like like he says something like it is Halloween but I don't dress. But then Creed says yeah me too. So that's the real blood.
उसके ऊपर लाल खून रहता है ना. Okay, that वाला Halloween. I thought वो जोकर बन गया था तब वाला.
नहीं वो नहीं रे. वो भी
funny.
Yeah.
पर वो थोड़ा डार्क है. अपना वो जो खून लगा रहता है. He is very mysterious character. End तक पता चलता है.
Yeah. वही तो like they played with his character so well ना.
Which episode is very emotional for you? Except Michael leaving.
Emotional, right? Sorry,
Except Michael leaving Scranton.
Oh, that was what I was gonna go for, but
yeah, because that is सबका emotional वही है. उसको अलावा.
Oh, damn! Like you might be not knowing this, but Office is only web series, sitcom which made me like shed a tear. So, yeah.
Which episode made you into tears?
Come on, bro! Like the last scene, man, when Michael shows up.
Oh yeah.
I had tears in my eyes, man. Like he's been gone for so much long time, and he just shows up.
That was very unanticipated. It was unpredictable.
Like the bond between Dwight and Michael was so holified at that moment. I was in tears.
Yeah, it was very pure.
Yeah.
And Michael coming with his all, like that's what she said. Yeah, it was funny, but it was that pure moment for Dwight and Michael, the pure moment of friendship.
Yeah.
For me, emotional episode should be it would be अपना Jim is kinda ignoring Pam and Pam just cries and Dwight उसको सहलाता है.
Yeah,
He's like
yeah,
older
yeah.
brother. I mean, I was like, oh, wow,
Yeah,
I can
that was
relate to
great.
that shit. And I
Yeah.
can relate to Pam. I mean, oh.
Yeah,
But
yeah, that was nice.
yeah,
That was
But-
cute.
yeah. I
Adorable.
mean, Dwight का इतना brotherly love he showed to Pam. I mean,
That was good to
But-
see.
yeah, the creators of Office are very genius. They are awesome writers.
Very genius. Yes,
I mean,
hands down.
fun fact, you know अपना Dwight का जो nephew रहता है,
अच्छा, Moose.
Moose. Michael, his name is Michael Schur. He
Yeah,
is the
yeah, yeah.
creator of Parks and Recreation and very other famous sitcom, Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, those guys created some very good. I mean, you know, Parks
Yeah,
and
like
Recreation was,
Yeah.
I mean, it was slated to be a spin-off of The Office
Mhm.
because creator was same, Greg Daniels, and you
Yeah.
know, filming time was also same. But you know, after season 1 was a flop for Parks and Recreation, so they made a character change because they had a shared character, apna Karen,
Mhm.
Rashida Jones.
Yeah.
Yeah, in Office she was Karen, but in Parks and Recreation, her name was Anne. You know, first season was kind of flop for Parks and Recreation, so they thought that Leslie Knope, the main character of Parks and Recreation, played by
Yeah.
Amy Poehler.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. In first season, she was like female Michael Scott. I mean,
Yeah.
if you watch the first season, it was like female Michael Scott. So audience didn't like it. So they changed the character in season 2, and then Parks and Recreation took off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They showed her more successful, right?
At very season 7, she became successful. I mean, she had ups and downs.
But you know, like don't get pissed, but I have an unpopular opinion about Brooklyn Nine-Nine. That like I don't really adore what his name is, Jake's and Amy's like relationship. Like like I find it shallow, you know. Like there wasn't their relationship was not that much explored as like if you have to compare Jim and Pam. So yeah, it felt hollow to me.
Yeah, they started as rivals, and then, you know, I mean, it was a very particular trope, you know, you fall in love with your rival, female rival, mostly. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they are like couple goals, but you can explore more into that.
Yeah. Like वो देखने को ही नहीं मिला, पता है, मतलब एक बार वो रिलेशनशिप में आ गए ना, उसके आगे लाइक वो ज्यादा दिखा ही नहीं रहे. वो पेराल्टियागो बोलते हैं ऐसा शान से, लेकिन वो लाइक दिखना चाहिए ना.
In season 6, I think so there is one episode. I mean, that episode kind of sums up the relationship. I mean, it's a case of, you know, molestation, and, you know, a female, I mean, in office, a female gets molested by their boss.
Yeah.
That was the case, and Amy was like, you know, I'm gonna deliver justice. But, you know, mostly, you know, the victim is mostly blamed at why she did it. She was very against of it. So, I mean, she's working on that case very whole day, and how Jake also helps her, and, you know, I mean, that episode kind of sums up their relationship. Yeah, I mean, that episode was very, you know, उनका relationship थोड़ा उसमें थोड़ा deep में गए हैं, but particularly one episode. बाकी, I mean, no. In Office, which is your favorite couple?
Couple, right? Like from every couple you can learn things, right? From Pam and Jim, I learned ki value each other, like each other's opinion value the most. Like a relationship is a thing from like relationship can only be successful if both the sides contribute equally.
Yeah, give and take from both sides.
Yeah, give and take should be equal. And if you learn from Dwight and Angela, like you have to let your ego behind, or otherwise you will fall. Yeah, that is what we learn from them.
I mean, yeah, That was also emotional when Angela cried on Oscar's shoulder. Oscar said,
that was chilling.
Oscar said he thought Oscar about the senator, but she's actually crying for Dwight.
In the car.
That was and that was very. And before that episode, Angela helps Dwight's grandmother or aunt, washes her up, and that was also nice. Pure moment for both.
Yeah. But there was just too much of ego in both of them.
Yeah, Angela is very egoistic. She has a set of strict rules and egoistic.
Till end, she doesn't let her foot down. Dwight has to let his foot down, which was a good thing for their relationship.
Yeah.
Which one was your favorite? Whom did you adore more?
If funny, I would say Michael and whom he marries.
Oh, I totally skipped that. I'm so sorry. Michael and Holly. Yeah.
Michael and Holly.
Yeah.
They were made up for each other.
Yeah.
They were made for each other.
They were someone whom you look at and you say, oh, like they were that.
Not Jim and Pam, but Michael and Holly were couples. From the very first episode of Holly, she just vibes with Michael with that Yoda thing. Like that. According to it.
So stupid. I just love Yoda impressions.
Holly was the one,
Yeah, man.
When they broke up, I was like, क्यों? अरे यार, अच्छा चल रहा था ना भाई का.
Exactly.
Michael was so sad.
long range क्या बोलते हैं उसको, long range relationship में.
हाँ, चलते रहते है ना, US में तो चलता है. I was like, I felt bad. Most relatable episode was for me Diwali episode. When Dwight was so good, he knew the meaning of Diwali. He's explaining it, but Michael is like,
that was so good to see.
Yeah, like, bro, so deep research in writing his dialogues, but Michael is like, no, it's like Indian Halloween. The way he dress up and his that time girlfriend,
Yeah.
Who is his real life wife.
Yes.
She dress up like, in that episode, I kind of feel offended when they eat samosa and throw it. I'm like, "Arey, hello, aram ko." अच्छा रहता है samosa.
तुम्हारे बर्गर को ऐसा थूका तो चलेगा तुम लोग को.
हाँ, बर्गर से ज्यादा स्पाइसेस रहते हैं समोसे में. It's more tasty है.
हाँ ना. क्या पता रे उन लोग. और बहुत ही ये है उसमें, क्या बोलते उसको, ऑफेंड होने वाले डायलॉग्स है दिवाली एक बार एपिसोड में. Like they have spoke a lot about our gods.
Yeah. But if it's comedy, we can, give a.
Yeah.
Most interesting thing was for me Dwight knowing everything.
हाँ ना, exactly.
That's
like I'm sure 60% of Indians don't even know how much Dwight knows about India.
Yeah. How Kelly, Mindy Kaling has an awesome work on writing.
Yeah. Because she wrote that episode, right?
Yeah. Of course she would only. But adding humor to that. Yeah. Which were your favorite cameos in The Office? It had many.
There are 10 of amazing cameos, damn it.
Yeah.
Like,
which was your favorite?
Starting from the UK wala's Michael Scott.
Oh, yeah. Season 7 original wala.
When he showed up and like he also cracks the same. That's what she said, and they just vibe in. Yeah. That was good to see.
And more, who else?
What was yours favorite?
It would be Will Ferrell. The one who is the replacement for Michael. When Michael says he's gonna leave the office, that character comes.
Yeah.
That juggler guy, you know.
Yeah.
He was very
What his name is in the sitcom? Damn it,
I
D'Angelo.
don't D'Angelo. Yeah. His guy and the legend Jim Carrey.
Yeah, man, Jim Carrey.
That was
I
unexpected.
wasn't expecting that even a little.
That
Yeah,
the way
also
it felt, it was that time ka Luke Skywalker cameo.
Can be related.
Yeah, I mean the way he come like, I just want to be with my family finger licks.
Exactly.
He was fine. That was awesome.
Yeah.
But
Also, Arnett shows up, and
yeah. That episode had many cameos.
many cameos. Like all of the people who show up now, all of them are great celebrities and all.
Yeah.
All of them.
And there was, one more cameo by Bob Odenkirk, from apna Better Call Saul ka.
Yeah.
Saul. He just pops up, when Pam is finding a new job.
Yeah. He's the second like Michael Scott.
बराबर. I mean, अगर Michael Scott को replace कर सकता तो यही character था, Bob Odenkirk. He was very funny. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, like I was gonna ask you this question. Like there, that Office is like a legend sitcom for opening. क्या बोलते हैं उसको? वो opening scenes रहते हैं ना?
Cold opens, yeah.
Yeah. So what was your favorite one?
Oh, my favorite cold opening.
Amongst all.
It's a very hard question. Can't remember right now,
Like
because there are so many. But I think so one would be, when Jim packs whole Dwight ka table in, अपना paper में wraps whole
as a Christmas gift. Yes.
Yeah, as a Christmas gift, and Dwight गिर जाता है. Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
What was for yours favorite?
Like you would have also loved it. I know, maybe you just forgotten it. Like for a while, like, it was the fire escape one. Total chaos.
Yeah, अपना इसको heart attack आता है.
Yes.
Stanley को, अरे बाप रे मैं इतना हंसा है.
कैट फिक रही है.
नीचे गिरता है. हाँ, ऑस्कर वो नीचे गिरता है. The cat वाला was more funny. I thought सच में फेंक दिया, but later I got to know it was CGI. It was computer graphics. Yeah, it was computer graphics.
I mean, भाई ये printer फेंके जा रहे हैं.
Yeah. That was hilarious. Yeah, I mean that was some physical comedy.
Yeah. And also this one, like they do a small video, like reel, this no song, like
Scranton City.
No, not that one, right?
No.
It starts with Andy. Yeah.
Lip syncing. Yeah.
Lip syncing. Yeah.
And
It was not expected, And first time I was okay, like Andy is coming. Okay, something is going to happen. Like they start a music video.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to rank your favorite characters in 1 to 5, 1 being the best, who would be?
Okay. I would choose Jim, because there is a reason for it. Because like if you want to have a stable and a happy relationship, you might look at Jim, because how to understand your partner and how to take care of them, how to really care for them. But one thing I would not like about Jim, like many a times Pam has been harassed even in front of his eyes, but he didn't react. Like if there was a guy like me, I would have beaten the guy who did that to Pam. But leaving that, Jim is a nice guy and he is a good friend. Like the way he like addresses Michael when he is about to leave, right? He is about to leave the show. Also, when Dwight is having a what we say,
Oh yeah, yeah.
he's in depression.
Hard time.
Yeah,
when
he
Angela is with
confronts.
Andy. Yeah.
Yeah, so he's a good friend and also a good husband.
Hmm.
Yeah, and what will be the number one for you, Kedar?
Oh, it's Michael. It's Michael
Oh.
Scott. Because
Yeah.
I can relate to him. You know. Yeah,
Yeah.
for real. I mean, the way he's very awkward with girls and all that. The way he lives in his own fantasized world,
Yeah.
and then the romance. He's like he just romanticizes everything. You know, he cannot take anything casual.
Hmm.
I mean that according to that, and then he
Yeah,
wants
like
everything.
he just,
I mean, in his past, he's been ignored a lot, but now he
Yeah.
wants that everybody should have attention on him because you know he's the boss. He should be treated well, but he's not getting like that. Then
Yeah.
he's
that is what
funny
is
among.
admirable about him, you know. Like
Yeah,
even
yeah,
after getting bashed so much for his behavior, he does what he feels is right. So
Yeah.
he doesn't
Yeah, I
live
mean-
for people; he lives for himself.
For himself. Yeah. That's why I
Yeah.
love his character. I mean, most of all, about relationship and all that and everything, I can relate to him a lot. I mean, yeah. And according to, I mean, when he writes his own movie, you know, Midnight Threat Level.
Oh man, that level midnight. Oh god, how can we
That level
forget
midnight.
that? God damn it.
I mean, you can watch the whole movie on YouTube, but
Yeah, it is there on YouTube. I have watched it many times.
I mean, the way he fantasizes everything about everyone. Yeah, that's why I love him. I mean,
Yeah.
he's very pure at heart. वो
Yeah,
किसी का
yeah.
बुरा नहीं सोचता. अगर जिसका भी बुरा सोचा है, someone has done bad to him.
Mhm.
Yeah, फिर वो किसी का बुरा नहीं सोचता. He's very pure at heart. That guy. And second, it would be Dwight.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's a real keeper.
yeah, he's a keeper.
Mhm.
अच्छों के साथ अच्छा, बुरा के साथ बुरा.
So it is badass.
Yeah, he's bad. I mean, the way he goofs off and all that, the way he has, उसको जो चाह रहती है कि नहीं मेरे को बॉस बनना है,
Mhm.
that one.
Yeah.
And he's a good boss, but sometimes उसके I mean he has also a nice character arc कि हर वक्त उसके बारे में अच्छा नहीं लगता, उसके बारे में बुरा लगता है कि अबे ये ज्यादा हो गया, ये जरा ज्यादा. Then third I would rank Jim, and then Holly, Pam.
He never catches Jim's pranks, you know. Falls every time for it.
Just one time he wasn't for that snow fight. He had the upper hand.
He totally bossed the snow wala.
Jim की फटकी थी, फट रही थी.
That was so like badass, you know, like he just menacing,
And he's on
standing
top
over
of
the
the floor.
terrace. Yeah.
like Batman, you know, like fear is the main. I mean, bhai, OP moment for Dwight. So let's end today's episode with recommending some good sitcoms other than Office. We need two because you know sitcoms are very large to watch. There are many seasons. Mainstream छोड़ के, if you have any recommendations of two sitcoms, what would be?
Okay, the sitcoms like we all know that the current trending one, the Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Like if you are not watched now, like what are you waiting for? Just watch it. Like it fits into the trend. It fits into this current time period. Also, it addresses few issues which should be addressed, like you know the racism wala episode. Yeah. So like it packs you up with a punch of laughter, and it has emotions also. So it is one of the most perfectly made sitcom.
Yeah. Other than second one.
Yeah, second one I would suggest ki, like if you're not looking for a huge commitment na, just log on into Netflix and watch like 1 or 2 episodes of Friends. If you're not getting some, if you're not sleepy enough, watch 2 episodes of Friends. You will laugh so much, like you will just sleep off.
Yeah. Especially Chandler's, the one in which Chandler has a meaty role.
Yeah, man. Like everyone has a role to play.
Yeah, I would recommend first of all Two Broke Girls. It has Kat Dennings in it. From Marvel, Darcy. Darcy का जो role करती है. And second, I would recommend Superstore. Yeah, both are available on Comedy Central. Superstore.
Oh, what is it about?
वो American Superstore में रहते हैं. It's like The Office and all.
Oh, sorry. I misheard. Yeah.
I mean, the Superstore also faces. I mean, it's going with 6 seasons, and it also covered COVID wala era also. I mean, it has covered 2020 and very. So मतलब 2020 में American Superstore में कैसे मतलब टॉयलेट पेपर का प्रॉब्लम हुआ, फिर मास्क पहनना जरूरी हुआ. If you are not wearing mask, you are removed. So they adapted it very good. I mean, yeah, these two would be my go-to sitcoms currently.
Audience, make sure you watch all of these.
Yeah. It's for laughter, you know. Every sitcom, they give some good laugh, and we love to share. Yeah.
Laughter is the best medicine. So
yeah.
With the ending note, we would say keep laughing.
Yeah, and
keep watching good stuff.
Mr. Charlie Chaplin also have said that if you go without laughter, that day is wasted. So because life's good,
but it can be better.